Hello, welcome. Today is May 19th, 2021, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels and the highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so before I begin today's channeling, I just have a few announcements. And so, first off, I would like to do the second meditation series where you can go into a trance-like state and kind of ask the question of anything that you have any kind of difficulties of answering on your own. And through this type of meditation, we are actually going to astral project out of our bodies and go into the universe and kind to like be in a state of emptiness and then finding the answer. Okay, so I feel that I should do this either on a Friday or a Saturday. I will do it live, but I'm not sure about the timing. It's because I have a couple of deadlines, guys, okay? As you know, I'm still working on my taxes. And I was inundated by all these news headlines about what's going on in the world, and there's just a lot that's going on in my mind, and I would like to get this done all before Mercury goes retro. Okay, now we do have I believe Saturn that is already retrograding, which is going to last until October, I believe. So that is actually going backwards right now. And so for those who were affected in the month of February, you should start feeling some flashbacks of what has happened since then. Okay, now I don't remember my February. It wasn't that memorable. To me, it was just another month. I have to kind of go back and think what happened in February. But if February was a month where, you know, something has changed, when Mercury goes retro, okay, you're going to be faced with choices and decisions, and really face the hard truths about your truth. What is it that you really feel? How could you change? How could you live your most true, authentic self? You know, and I really feel like at that time, there is a group of twins who are actually going to come into contact or reunion with their divine masculines to kind of hash out those differences. And moving forward, there could be a potential for a harmonious union. Okay, while others, okay, if your divine counterpart is still stuck in a karmic relationship, they're actually going to be forced with their truth and their decisions of either staying in a karmic relationship or leaving. Okay, so I feel like a lot of choices and decisions are going to be made, and you can actually see this in the world, okay, if you know what I mean, with other relationships that are out there where people are actually separating. So it's not uncommon, okay, that there is a shift in the collective consciousness about integrity, okay, about living your truth, about you know, going towards something that you truly love, instead of like being complacent or being held back for certain reasons. So, you know, I would like to do this meditation. The reason is because next week my mother is coming to visit me for a whole month. So my mom is gonna be here, guys, and I may not be as open as I am, so I have to live with my truth in front of Mama Dearest. Okay, so luckily my mother is Korean, and she may not understand everything I'm saying, but then again, it's like hearing what Mama has to say about what I'm saying. And then having a debate about it, right? So that is my challenge. I feel that is coming up for me. So I would like to do this meditation while it's unhinged and where I'm in my element, in my zone. And it's so ironic that my mom comes and visits me when Mercury goes retro, which I believe is on the 28th of this month, right? So with that being said, guys, okay, there's going to be a shift in my the way that I produce the videos. Also, I have been really thinking very highly about this microphone. Now, I was talking about this in the previous Twin Flame channeling. I really love this mic. Okay, we've had good times, Mike, but I want to upgrade. And the reason is because it's actually going to cut down in my post-production time. So that way I could just focus on recording the video and not record it and then take it into an editing program and then piece it together and then do post-production. And it would actually save me 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes because of audio editing. Yeah, because my natural voice is really low. And this particular mic has like an onboard gain, and there's an actual switch that I could actually tie into this particular microphone to boost the gain. So there's a bunch of little things that is, now I think the box is separate, I don't know, so I have to really think, do I want to get it? And again, I am very leery of buying electronic equipment during a retrograde, even a shadow or a post, right? So I think I'm going to do it. I have to. I asked Spirit. Spirit says no, but I'm like, I really want it. I'm gonna ask Spirit again. If Spirit says no, then I won't, but I think it's gonna help me a lot. So with that being said, guys, I'm sorry for rambling. It's 8 minutes into this. Let me go ahead and start channeling, shall I? Let's see. What is the general collective energies of divine masculines and feminines? Alright. So, did I tap the bell? I can't even remember, guys. See? Like, that's how it is for me right now. I can't remember shit. I've been doing so much. I was up late last night, up until 2 o'clock, organizing all of my tax papers. And I feel accomplished. Today is highlighting day. And then on the weekend, it's data entry. So I'm so excited to make an Excel spreadsheet, right? I used to enjoy stuff like that, guys, like, because I'm very organized like that, but, since I started this channel, it's been really difficult, and as I said, that is 111. It's 111, guys. So, okay, so let me go ahead and tap the bell one more time, if I haven't already. I believe I have, but let me go ahead and do it again. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels. Nice and good is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so you know what? I am going to do all kinds of stuff today. I'm going to go ahead and burn some Palo Santo also, because I just want to make sure that we're clear of any kind of negative energy. And thank you to Not Actually My Name for gifting me this lovely Palo Santo. It's actually, really good. I like it, so thank you. Okay. Dear Spirit, please reveal to me what is the current overall energy of our divine masculines and feminines, and what are their energies towards each other. What is the current overall energy, please, Spirit, of our divine masculines and feminines, and what are their energies towards each other. I definitely feel that there is a merging of twin flames. Masculines are looking more towards their divine feminine. Feminines, I feel like you're unconscious and aware. So let's see. Wow, we have an understanding. So masculines, they have a deeper knowing or an understanding of what their situationship is, possibly done with karmic relationships, and also towards their divine feminine. To the feminine, wow, we have here tribe. So, as I mentioned, as we're coming into Mercury in retrograde, I feel like masculine now understands that divine feminine is their tribe. If masculine is with a different group of people, they're realizing that they're no longer resonating with those individuals. Okay, and look, I feel like it's a homecoming. I honestly feel like this is masculine here, and this is feminine, and possibly, like-minded people, and feminine and masculine is, reflecting, and you guys kind of like meet, merging, right? That was the feeling I was getting, like a sense of merging, and that's really beautiful. I definitely see here a mask. So masculines have been hiding this awareness, this understanding that feminine, you are their soul tribe. And that's really beautiful. Now, with you feminine, we have pride and ego, but it's in reverse. So what I'm getting is that feminines, you're releasing your pride and ego when it comes to your divine other. And also we have surrender. So this is a really beautiful energy. I really feel like feminine, you're surrendering to divine. Also towards your masculine, you're no longer putting up a wall because of your ego and pride. And, because of you releasing that, you're making yourself what? More approachable. More, vulnerable towards, this merging of masculine and feminine energy. Masculines, I really feel like they're in awareness that, everything in the universe has balance. Balance within themselves, balance in romantic connections, balance between other individuals, balance in their daily life, balancing what the budget. I'm just saying. In order to be successful, there has to be balance. That's how, universe was created. So let's see what else. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the underlying energy of masculines and feminines. What is the underlying energy, please, Spirit? What is going on beneath the surface of this masculine and feminine, and what is their energies towards each other? What is currently going on beneath the surface? Forgiveness. So I really feel, okay, that this masculine has an awareness or an understanding that they haven't yet forgiven themselves for what they have done, okay? I really feel like masculine's intuition was blocked, and this is in regards to healing and having loving connections. I really feel that masculines, they're reflecting on their past and how that they need to complete a cycle. So masculines are aware that they need to forgive them, and also maybe to ask forgiveness from you so that they can come home. Okay, because I definitely feel like there is a coming home or a homecoming from this masculine. Okay, and also we have nature, because why it feels natural. Naturally, masculines are feeling this gravitational pull towards you, feminine. You know, that's what I'm feeling. You know, I really feel like masculines have become more spiritual, and they're really balancing themselves, okay? Because this is all about balance. That's what I'm getting. So masculines, they realize that you bring out their true nature. And as I mentioned about this Mercury going in retrograde for this, I guess, season, right? What I'm getting with this energy is that masculines is finding out their true nature of their true authenticity of what they want, okay? Before, you know, they were putting up a mask. It is really time for this masculine to really face themselves and really reveal their true selves. Because what is their innate nature, okay, is to be free. It is to, you know, to really feel liberated and not repressed. And masculines, I really feel, has been repressing their emotions. You know, hence the reason why this masculine has an understanding that they haven't yet forgiven themselves or asked forgiveness from you, feminine. If masculine would step up and communicate to you their truth, then things could change. That's what I'm feeling. Wow, that's beautiful. You know, instead of a time out, I feel like masculines wants to have a time in. And with you, feminine, we have communication, but it's in reverse. So you're releasing your pride and ego of not being able to communicate well, or not being able to communicate to your divine other. For some, it is possibly because this masculine is in a third-party situation. For some of my feminines, you're caught up in a third party yourself. Take what resonates. But I see here 2 3s, so there's definitely 2 third-party situations that could be simultaneously going on, and hence the reason why there is no communication. Where I feel that because of this, okay, again, everything requires balance. Okay, and it has a feeling of duality. So if you release your pride and ego, feminine, of this non-communication or not having all the facts or any kind of intel, or not feeling very strong enough to reach out to your masculine and conversate, I really feel like you're going to surrender to the divine. Okay, I definitely do see that. Okay, and what? We have self-love in reverse. So you're surrendering to the fact that maybe you haven't been gentle enough towards yourself. Maybe you haven't been loving towards yourself. And this is about past relationships in regards to love and not having a new beginning. It almost feels as if you have a level of resentment. Maybe too much time has passed. I really feel like maybe you weren't truly loving yourself, and maybe you weren't living your true authenticity, feminine. That's what I'm feeling. So I really feel like feminines, okay, and masculines. Masculines need to connect with nature, possibly do more meditation, learn how to forgive themselves and ask for forgiveness from their divine feminine. Feminine, you are releasing and letting go of communication, of having it or having the need to communicate to your divine other, because why? You weren't loving yourself. Maybe you didn't set healthy boundaries. Maybe you don't love on you. You care so much about your masculine, but what about yourself? So you are learning to surrender to the divine and say, okay, universe, instead of being more focused on my divine masculine, I need to be more self-focused on me, because I am lovable. I deserve to be loved. I have not been caring towards myself. I've put myself into a situation where I was hurting myself because I allowed myself to be hurt, by this divine masculine. So be gentle, okay, feminines? That's the feeling that I'm getting. Wow. So let me go ahead and see what else. Let me actually pull some messages from divine masculine, okay, and divine feminine. What is it that you both would like to say towards each other at this time? Or what is it that, they're keeping hidden to themselves of what they would like to communicate to you? Let's just get a little bit of a conversation going on before I start seeing what is going on in their present circumstance and also with you, feminine. I will wait for a sign from you. So masculines, okay, feminines, your masculine is waiting for a sign. Because I really feel like this masculine doesn't know if you're going to take them back. I honestly feel like some of these masculines feels like, they've done the damage. They don't know if they can come back from what they have done. Okay, and so they really don't know. And also, I lost myself for a little while. So I really feel like it's very important for this masculine to go out in nature and do the meditation and really connect to their tribe through, a spiritual sense. Once masculine has done the meditation and have really sought the answers within, I really highly recommend, if masculines are watching this reading, to look out for my meditation this week, where we're going to do the astral projection, to find the answers within ourselves and come down to Mother Earth, okay, and to kind of, help you with your day-to-day life about any questions that you may have, okay, concerning yourself and other situations. That's what I'm getting. So masculines were lost. I really feel like masculines, they haven't been meditating properly. Okay, so that's why, they're waiting for a sign, because they really don't know, because their intuition is blocked. Feminines, I see that. I feel you even though we are apart. Wow, sorry. And I really feel this because why? Right now, feminines, there's no communication between you and your masculine. You're releasing your pride and ego about this connection, okay? I really feel like feminines, you're spent, right? It's just too taxing, for you to hang on to this connection. So I really feel like for my feminines, you have become really tired of the journey. Okay, it's like the old, song and dance. Nothing's changed. You don't see anything, of significance going on with your divine masculine. And these are for those who have not had any kind of contact from your divine counterpart. Because in the physical sense, you're not receiving any kind of communication whatsoever. If you're not in non-communication, you're seeing stuff on the internet, okay, I really feel like, you feel different about this. So, even though that you're separated from your divine other, no matter what, as you close your eyes late at night, you feel your divine masculine even though you're separated. And that's when you know you're truly connecting with a twin flame connection, because that energy never really, dissipates. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Also, oh, I love you. This is so strange. Okay? Not really, but... So, feminines, you're in a state of surrender. Because, towards your masculine, you feel like, maybe you don't love yourself enough. And here you are. You love you. Okay? You love yourself. You love your masculine. You want to tell your masculine you love them very much. But, you're learning to love yourself because you're not hearing this from your divine masculine. That's what I'm saying. Masculines, they got lost. They went off somewhere, okay? They're waiting for a sign from you, feminines, from what I can feel. And feminines, I feel that you're not really communicating. What I would recommend, okay, if you're not feeling very confident because of your pride and ego of, having to be the chaser and having to be the one, to reach out to your divine masculine all the time, do the telepathic conversation or communication for your masculine, because that in a sense is communication. It's telepathic communication. Okay? Same thing, you're not receiving anything in the physical. And I feel like this masculine isn't either, but they need to really connect to their higher self. That's what I'm getting. Wow. So I feel like it's a merging. Masculines and feminines aren't totally in union. They're slowly merging towards one another. That's what it feels like. So, let's see. Let me go ahead and, get into the tarot. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the energy of this masculine and feminine, and what are their energies towards each other. What is the current situation dealing with this collective, please, Spirit? And if the karmic energy wants to show through, please reveal the karmic energy. So please reveal to me what is going on between masculine and feminine at this time. Thank you. Trapped in fear, okay? And I really feel like it's this masculine. They don't know what to do. Okay, they feel stuck. They could be stuck in a karmic situation, okay, and they really want to offer this new beginning love. So even though that masculine is trapped in their head, they definitely want to offer this, okay. It might take another month. That's why I really feel that there is a collective of twins that are actually going to come into union during the retrograde period, okay? And I feel like it's going to be a very positive experience, because that is going to allow some sort of closure, between masculines and feminines, to really grow, evolve, and ascend, to really be awakened spiritually, to resolve any kind of issues that have been suppressed, to be in your true authenticity. This is going to be the time to kind of iron things out or hash things out and let it pour. Let the emotions come out flowing naturally, that's what I'm feeling, right? It's a really beautiful energy, to be honest. Okay, and I see masculines is moving on. So they're leaving the past and they're moving forward. So do you see that there was something in the past that was in the fall months? Now in the United States, we're in the spring months. Okay, so it's still spring. We're going into the summer months, and I really feel like masculine is getting out of the darkness into the light. Okay, and I feel like they're looking at the time. They feel like it's time to move on towards you, feminine. They're waiting for a sign. They got lost in this darkness, from what I can feel. I feel also it's because masculines, their stability was affected. There was a lot that this masculine had to go through in terms of a home, a job, a career, and I see here a feminine energy. So even though we have a masculine visual, that is inverted, there is the feminine within. The feminine actually balances out this particular masculine energy, and instead of having a firm foundation, I feel like masculines, they're moving on, okay, to really rebuild themselves. Because if this masculine was caught up in a karmic situation, the karmic energy, okay, was not meant to last. I really feel like it was very temporary. It was, put in masculine's life to learn a lesson. Whether or not this masculine has learned from that karmic lesson is to be known, okay? This is when, during this retrograde, you will know if masculine has really evolved, or are they still in it for another round with their karmic partners, okay? You will know if you and your masculine are going to be able to, come together with an actual conversation and not this telepathic communication. Because both of you, I feel like you guys are very close. So it's a very fine line. Should I or shouldn't I? Or should I resolve the issues of my past before I can move forward? Because maybe there's still unfinished business with the karmic. Everyone's situationship is different, okay? But that's what I'm seeing. Yes. This firm foundation, okay, was very temporary. Okay, it didn't work, because why? It was with a third-party situation. It was built with a karmic. It was never meant to last. It was put in the masculine's life for a lesson. And now they're resting and what? Rejuvenating. This is really beautiful. Because now masculines towards their feminine, they're going out more in nature. They're trying to connect to their higher self. Do you see all this greenery? Okay, masculine here is actually wearing this blue, which is very, synchronous with this purple color here. Activating their third eye chakra. They lost themselves. They're finding themselves in nature, rebalancing themselves to find out who their tribe is, okay, which is you. So masculine is really, doing this meditation to find their way back home. That's what it feels like, guys. This is really beautiful. So instead of being discontent and bored, I feel like masculine here is releasing this energy. They really feel, and I said this before, that maybe too much time has passed. Maybe they burnt their bridge, okay? Maybe they did things towards you feminines to the point of no return. But the only thing that I see that could resolve this in this moment in time is what? Forgiveness. Okay? Having an understanding about what forgiveness is. Forgiving yourself, okay, for what? Maybe this non-communication, not being your true authentic self, and things like that. And asking for forgiveness. Learning what compassion is. Learning, to become whole. Learning, to really work things out in a spiritual sense, right? And I really feel like they will wait until they see a sign from you, okay? So however this sign comes to your masculine, I definitely feel like it's going to be a divine intervention, okay? I don't think that they're going to receive a sign specifically from you. They're going to get a sign from universe. It is going to be an internal feeling. Okay, this is like learning to trust your intuition, because I definitely see masculine has been going out in nature, possibly doing some meditative work, right? Really doing a lot of thinking, because that's what masculines do best, right? They sure as hell think a lot. And they're suffering in silence. So this is Nine of Swords energy. They're stuck in their head about, where they're gone. They don't know. The path towards feminine is very difficult. you know, which is the reason why they didn't choose this connection, because it was difficult to have a relationship with you, but it was easier to have a relationship with a karmic partner. So masculine here, they're suffering. There's a lot that's actually going on in this masculine's mind, and it's about what? Their destiny. Wow, this is beautiful. Masculines, okay, they're suffering in silence because they know that you're their true destiny, and they know that they could complete a cycle with you. This is beautiful. And because of that, they gain the wisdom about family, about, you know, maybe, you know, a sense of coming home. I really feel like masculine saw the potential of having a beautiful connection with their feminine. That's the feel I'm getting, because I really feel like masculine has gained some sort of insight. There's a lot of yellow energy in here, okay, where they're actually feeling motivated to really, you know, use their wisdom and possibly take action. You know, maybe they gain the wisdom, okay, from this heartache and loss. Maybe they look back, you know, to the times when, you know, I remember when feminine, you know, really wanted to be in union, and masculine is really heartbroken over what's happened. And I feel that, you know, this is the Three of Wands in reverse. Masculines, they're not yet ready for a partnership or an alliance. You know, first they're waiting for a sign, then, you know, they're actually doing meditation. They lost themselves for a little bit. So I feel like, you know, they need to hold back. I feel like they're learning something spiritual. Yes, because they received the light. This is the sun. So there's something that's coming towards this masculine, okay? And wow, this is like the Nine of Cups. This is what masculine has always wanted. They're starting to see if masculine really wanted this. Now is the chance. Now is their opportunity to take this. Because, you know, there are many opportunities in the course of a year where masculines can make a change. But it really depends, you know, have they learned their spiritual lesson? Have they really completed their karmic contracts? Okay. And I really feel like, you know, masculine was not aware at some point, okay? You know, they have an understanding now, okay, that they need to ask for forgiveness. But they will wait for a sign. You know, they're not receiving it. You know, I really also feel that, I feel like their intuition here was blocked. And it was because of the material and financial changes. You know, there was a lot that was going on with this masculine. Now, I think that things are getting better. And, you know, I see that they're trying to stand their ground, but they're releasing, you know, this defense. And they're making a decision. Again, these masculines are in two minds about a situation, about a sacrifice. They want to know, can they have another chance with you? There's going to be some change that's going to have to happen, okay, from what I can feel. And if they had options, they're going to make a decision. And I see that they don't want to let this go. They're not ready to completely change and transform yet. But I feel like it's coming soon because they're being tempted. Guys, this is the lead up to the Mercury retrograde. I feel like there's going to be tests. The collective is going to be tested to see, have you really learned from your past decisions and choices? How true and authentic are you? You know, because when you really think about it, guys, right? If you're true and authentic, okay, the people around you are true and authentic. If you have a problem of expressing your true authenticity, then what are you hiding, right? You know, that's something I have to question myself, you know, when my mother comes towards me. Because, you know, I'll be recording these videos and then, you know, she's going to be like, well, what are you talking about over there? And I'm like, it's about what I'm seeing. And she's like, oh, okay, okay. You know, because, my mother, she's Asian and I have to explain stuff to her. So I'll have to, like, communicate to her in a way that she can understand. But I think she will. I don't know. It's going to be an experience, guys. But yeah, it's very interesting. I haven't seen my mom in 3 years, guys. Wow. So let's see. Well, interesting. So I see here the universe, but it came up in reverse. So I definitely feel like there's still some unfinished business, and there's a sense of not being patient, okay? Trying to speed up the process, I definitely see that there's a Nine of Wands here. There's spiritual strength. You have to be strong to overcome these energies, and I feel like this is you or your divine other. I see here harmony and reverse, and this is the Six of Cups. So I really feel, okay, that there is a masculine collective, and some of this could be you, feminine. If you're stuck in a karmic relationship, take which one resonates. It doesn't matter, okay? But what I'm feeling is that somebody here is still having to close out a karmic chapter or a karmic cycle, and they're really guarded, okay? They're starting to feel a little impatient about letting this past situationship go. Okay, because they need to let go of this past connection. And I see that, wow, we have here triumph, okay, which is the Chariot, and intuition here with the High Priestess in reverse. Again, in the heart, I really feel like, okay, and this could be you also, feminine. You feel you're masculine, but you've given up on this communication. Your pride and ego, is no longer in the way. So I really feel that you're in a state of surrender. However, this masculine is gaining, downloads from the divine, okay, about what? This forgiveness. Learning to forgive themselves and ask for your forgiveness, but, they're not seeing how. I feel like they're trying to move past this energy, okay, because there is an emotional loss. That masculine, really feels that they have to release, okay? I feel that this is towards a karmic. I feel like masculines, they're really guarded about closing out a karmic situation for good, okay? But they're not, there's intuition here is a little blocked up, and it's about what? This foundation achievements. Now remember, masculines, they saw something. They had a visual of what a happy family would be like. But in return, they had what? A broken heart. Okay, that's what was going on, right? Masculine had the wisdom about like this family, a dynamic, and it didn't work out. And here, masculines, okay, this is what's going on right now. So I see that they want a victory and success towards a reunion with you, feminine. And their heart, I feel that they can't see. They need to see with their heart and not with their mind. They need to start opening up their heart and start unblocking what their heart is telling them. Because I really feel that, everyone in this life has been programmed to think logically, but not spiritually or through their heart space. And guys, I got this bit of information from an astrologer. Her name is Molly McCord. If you've not followed her or knew of her, but she explains this very well, and I'm actually seeing this in my particular channeling, so it's really good. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check her out, Molly McCord. I love listening to her podcast, by the way. And then we have a throat chakra, okay? Now's the time to really open up your truth about a reunion, about how much, you feel. how much you miss, how much, you want to like reveal, your truths about ending a situation, about not being very clear about your direction. Masculines are receiving these signs, okay, but I feel like even though that they're receiving the signs to say, hey, reach out and communicate, are they going to do it, or are they going to still, be stuck? What I'm feeling is that during this retrograde period, it's a time to really, really go after what you really want. If you don't go after what you want, are you in denial of your wants, needs, and desires? Now's the time to speak and open up that throat chakra. And finally, wow, see, we have power in reverse. So this is like a sense of what? Fear. Feeling powerless, feeling like you can't do it. Fear, okay, or fear-mongering about, will Divine Feminine ever take me back? I got lost. I'm not sure. Too much time has passed. Will you ever forgive me? Things like that, right? Masculine has, this energy about them that they're fearful of communicating, that they want reunion with their feminine. They definitely want to move forward, but, I see that it's going to take a karmic cycle to end, because the very first card here is this universe, and I'm seeing it very clearly in my spread. Okay, I don't know if you guys can really see. I know, guys, bear with me, right? So I really feel, okay, here we have the universe, here we have the lovers. It's both in reverse. Okay, there's a lack of patience. Also, there's, being wounded. This is the wounded warrior. This is being hurt over what's happened about the past. Okay, this is the 6. 6 in reverse means past energy. Okay, also we have the 6 going into the 7. 7 is a sign of spirituality. It's divinely guided. It's time for masculine to move, okay, to really push things forward. I definitely see here an emotional loss, okay. This is the 5 of Cups. Now, what I'm seeing with this is that masculines, they're getting over a third party, of choosing to be in a karmic relationship. But if masculines is getting out of a partnership with a karmic, okay, I feel like that is going to resolve this karma. Do you see how everything is coming in a circle? And in the heart is intuition. Okay, this is the High Priestess. This is Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is in the reverse. Feminines, you're not receiving communication from your masculine. You feel masculine even though you're apart. But is the masculine feeling you? I don't think so. They have an understanding, okay, about spirituality. They're still thinking logically. They're not feeling with their heart, okay? They say that I will wait for a sign from you. So they're not spiritually receiving, okay, or they're pushing away any kind of spiritual guidance that's actually coming towards them, But what they do know is they don't forgive themselves, or they lack forgiveness of what has been said and done somewhere down the line between you and your divine masculine's situation, okay? They admit they lost themselves for a little bit, okay? So universe is pushing this masculine along, okay, to what? Have reunion, okay? Reunion to speak of, which is the throat chakra, of some sort of change, to have a completion of a cycle, because I see here the 4 and 5, which is a 9, okay, and there's a couple of 9s here that is coming through, okay, but we're at the 8 and crowning this energy. Masculine right now, they still have fear. They still lack the confidence, to approach you. They're possibly in two minds about it. They need to use their heart. But it's slowly coming, guys. That's what I'm seeing. Look, this is the Empress in reverse. There's no growth if this masculine does not come to the feminine. So there's still a lot of thinking going on. Yes, because why? They haven't spoken their truth towards their feminine about balance, about stability, about doing what's fair and what's right. And also, you know, they have fear of, you know, not doing what was right? And for some, they can't really be with you because they need to get out of a marriage or a divorce for some, okay? And that is if they're actually in that situation. So they're in conflict and defeat, okay? They're in their mind, you know, they feel stuck. They're devastated, like, what should I do? They can't think. They need to go out in nature and do meditation. That's what I'm saying. Very, you know, meditation brings answers. Isn't that what Yoda said? You know, and there's a disruption. There's a tower. This masculine does not want to shake this thing off. They want to hold on to, you know, they still want to hold on to this chaotic situation, this nature of mind of this fear, because they're juggling. There's a lot of movement, choices, and decisions that this masculine is going through. They don't know what to choose. They don't want to lose you either, feminine. And why? It's because of their material and spiritual prosperity. You know, at some point, this masculine wants to settle down. They want to have the mansion, you know, they want to have the double, the circle driveway where you can drive your 10 cars up to, right? They want to live that high life. You know, and I feel like, you know, their passion is being ignited. So at least, you know, you are their muse, okay? I'll give them at least that much. You are their muse. You ignite this passion in them to be the best version of themselves. They're still understanding. They haven't forgiven themselves yet, you know, when it comes to this connection with you. So that is their truth. Now, it's up to this masculine to face their truth, okay, and get out of this fear of not being able to grow things with you. Now that is having like lack mentality, but I feel like eventually they're going to get out of this. But it really depends on the mental level and the capacity of your individual, you know, because it's almost as if, you know, if they say, oh, that's too hard, that's too much, I can't do that, you know, that means that they've already given up. Or, you know, they could change their mindset and say, that's my feminine. I want to do the best, you know, version of myself. My feminine helps me so much, you know, and vice versa. You complete your masculine, masculine completes you. And you guys work it out, right? You know, there is that energy also because masculine knows that you are their tribe, you know, and they're missing you. That's what I'm feeling. They're missing you, but, you know, there is a little bit of a holdback, guys, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let me know if that resonates. So let's see what else. What are the messages that masculine like to say? What else does this masculine say towards their feminine? What is their truth? After everything's all said and done, right? Let's see. Spirit, what does masculine want to say to the feminine? What does masculine want to say to the feminine? What does masculine want to say to the feminine? 3 messages, please, Spirit. 3 messages. 2. Oh, okay. Here, I'll take this back. I feel like I'm not enough for you, and I feel you have expectations. What did I just say? Masculine feels like, if they wanted to come back, they're not in a state where they can give you everything that they have. Not like how they tried to give it towards a karmic, They actually lost a lot, in the process. I want to be honest with you so that we can be open with each other. Exactly. This is exactly the communication that I'm actually hearing and seeing from this masculine and feminine. This is all about being open with the lines of clear conversation, clear communication about feelings. Masculines weren't honest. They were hiding it. They were hiding the fact that they have an understanding now. They didn't have this before. It had to take a little bit of time. They understand that you are their tribe. Okay? That's what I'm saying. They thought that, something else was their tribe, but, it's changed. I didn't mean to hurt you. Masculines, I feel like they apologize for what they've done. I never stopped loving you. So here's masculine, feminines, you want to tell your masculine, okay, that you do love them, and masculine is saying that feminine, I never stopped loving you, even after all this time, right? I know that I have put you through a lot of pain. I am in pain too, and I'm sorry. So both you and your masculine, went through a lot during this period of separation. And finally, please forgive me. I can't make this reading up, guys. This is all about forgiveness. Masculines, okay, they didn't ask for forgiveness from you as of yet. Maybe some of you had received that conversation. Maybe this is validating what I'm channeling. But masculines now have an understanding that they need to ask for your forgiveness. Please forgive me, feminine, for I know that I have sinned. For I know not what I've done wrong. That's what I'm getting, guys. Wow. Let me know. So let's go ahead and see. How does masculine want to show love towards their feminine? So now that we know that masculine still loves you, feminine, what are some of the ways, Spirit, that masculine will show love to feminine so that feminines know that masculines do care, right? So let's see. What is masculine's love language towards their feminine? How does masculines show love towards feminine? How does masculine show love towards their divine feminine? How does masculine show love, please, Spirit? Oh, I have to sit up for this. Wow, smelling good, guys. Well, look at this. Let me show you. Do you see this? Like, masculines possibly want to gift you like a bottle, right? And look at that bottle. Take a good look. Doesn't that look like my bottle? Attraction? Masculine, come on, man. All you have to do is give your feminine this wealth and prosperity. And guys, if you guys have purchased this, it smells really good, guys. It smells like cinnamon and clove. I love this smell. Let me know how you guys think, if you purchased the attraction. But it's about smelling good. Wow. Let's see what else. Spirit, please reveal to me, how does this masculine want to show their feminine that they love them? Maybe they told you that you smell good. Maybe you bought them a bottle. Take which one resonates, guys. Anything else? Love at first sight. Perhaps this masculine told you that I loved you when I first saw you. I knew that you were special and different. That's beautiful. Also, oh, look at this for some baby names. And you guys are putting out baby names? Y'all want to make babies smelling good? Feminine, you smell good. It was love at first sight, and then y'all made babies. And I'm like, okay, what are we going to name our baby? You know, maybe your person used to joke about, and it's like, yeah, I want a baby girl, and we're going to name it X, Y, and Z. Yeah, and your person is all about making some babies with you. And that's for somebody. Okay, let's see what else. Road trip. So your person would like to possibly go on a road trip now. Mind you guys, gas prices are going up. There's a shortage here in the United States. But that's what I'm seeing, guys, okay? So let me go ahead and pull a final closing guidance message. Okay, and I brought out my yogic deck. You know, as I was doing my taxes, right, I was looking at all the purchases that I've made. And I was like, you know what? Where is that deck? I loved it too. So if I wasn't doing my paperwork and looking at like what I've been buying in 2020, 2019, I was like, oh. And then that made me think, it's like, I have a lot of decks. I need a bookcase, like a bookshelf, not in the desk, but like a bookshelf, to see like what all I have, because honestly guys, I could fill up a whole freaking shelf, like the whole thing, with tarot and art. I was actually shocked and amazed. And through for the ones who actually gifted me some, thank you. Like, even after all the gifts I received, I have that and then some. I was like, wow, I have a collection. You know, and I noticed that, you know, maybe I should just swap out my decks, you know, like do something different all the time, not have it same. But, you know, if I do the zodiac readings, you know, I have to, I do the same setup for at least a week, so, you know. Spirit, give me one message, please, for the collective. One message. What is the one message that wants to come through for the collective? So I really hope that this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comment section below, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website. It's www.scorpionmoonintuition.com. So, wow, we have Swati Sapna. This is the, what? Solar plexus chakra. Wow. I put that card away too, right? With the, because that's what masculine needs. Masculine needs power. So this is perfect, guys. Let's see. $51. Oh, it's the sacral chakra. Wow, it looks yellow in color, but the card is orange. Okay, let's see. So in the upright, sacral chakra, the chakra of creativity, abundance, and pleasure. Let these words be your mantra. Find what fills your cup and pour it all over the canvas of life. This is your time to put your creative projects first, the very ones that you have on the shelf for months. This is also the time to work on shifting your relationship with money and see it as an energetic tool that can bring you great freedom. This is also a time to focus on pleasure, what makes you feel turned on. Learn more about Tantra and cultivate Shakti, the divine feminine energy from within. Dance around your living room and luxuriously oil your body. Treat yourself the way you would for your lover. For you are the life's greatest love. Wow. feminines. I feel like, okay, I really feel like this is for both masculines and feminines. And the reason why I say that is because I see her self-love feminine. Maybe you weren't loving on yourself. You're not in communication or contact with your masculine. And look, you're in a state of surrender. Do you see how oiled up her body looks? I mean, homegirl has got those massage oils and she is rubbing herself all over, right? Making sure she's all oiled up and lathered, and it's like, oh my god, I feel so good. You know, it's like, oh, Jesus, you know. And really feel good, because if you're with your divine counterpart, you could transfer some of that energy, you know, toward your divine other. And so if you're loving on yourself, you could love more onto your masculine. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And also with masculines, I really feel like masculines, their energy is cut off. To be honest, if masculine was in a karmic relationship, it is not like this. It is not about sensuality or anything like that. If masculines have sex with their karmic, I'm pretty sure it's very routine, you know, not very spicy, you know, and very mundane. Okay, I'm not saying that is not good, because anybody can get off, but what I'm feeling is that if you know how to use your energy creatively, this is through dance, this is like putting on music, this is like getting in the mood, getting in the vibration, like all the senses, right? Taste, touch, feel, smell, and explore. Blow your mind. That's what I'm getting, guys. Wow, that's beautiful. So, my feminines and masculines, it's time to open up your sacral chakra. Okay, get ready for reunion, guys. Okay, I really feel that there is a collective of you that could come into contact with your divine counterpart. Let me know who you are, and you know, let me know, you know, so that you can share with the collective your experiences with your divine other. Okay, and see if it's in alignment with what I'm channeling. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.